Jai Hind, folks. There have been a lot of inquiries from Katham readers about the very, very auspicious happening today, especially in Vrishchika Lagna from around 10:30 to 12:30 this morning. That is Sunday, September 13th, when 6 of the grahas are in their own homes. What does a graha mean? Graha means something which captures. And in their own house, what does it mean? The resources that is available to it. So I'm going to teach you an outdoor meditation that you can perform not only between 10:30 to 12:30, but all the way up to 2 p.m. today, and on most days as well. But it's most auspicious if you do it today. It's an open-eyed meditation that you can involve in. For this, you need to know the positions of all the chakras. Most of you would probably know the Mooladhara chakra, which is between the reproductive organs and the anus, at the base of the spinal cord, which is the seat of Saturn. So when we say Saturn is in own house, we mean that Shanaishchara, or our patience, is in our own Mooladhara chakra. Next is the Swadhisthana chakra, which is right below the navel, but at the back in the spinal cord again. This is the seat of Jupiter, which is basically our wisdom. So wisdom is in its own place. So we'll meditate on that next. And thirdly, we have the Manipura chakra, which is the seat of Mars, which is our chivalry, our courage, our bravery. So that again is in own house. We'll meditate on that next. Next, we go to the Anahata chakra, or the heart chakra, once again at the back, within the spinal cord, all of them. The Anahata chakra is the seat of Venus, our ability to enjoy the beauty of nature and all the bounties that the Panchabhutas provide to us, in particular Mother Earth. Next, we would go on to the Vishuddhi chakra, which is the seat of Mercury, our intellect, speech, communication, music, and all other art forms, which now are not only in their own house, but is in their strongest position. That's the exalted position. Next, we will be talking about the Anya chakra, which can split it into two, into your two eyes. Surya in the right eye and Chandra in the left eye. Surya representing our father, which represents our supreme soul. The moon representing the mother, our own mind. So which are also in their own positions. And Surya in particular is not only in his own house, but his own nakshatra as well, which makes it very, very special indeed. So then we go on to the Sahasrara chakra, which is going beyond the 7 materialistic grahas. It's basically an escape from the physical system into an infinite loop of the DNA chakra of the Madhrus and Pitrus. Because we are in the Mahalaya Paksha, I'll also present an audio of how to perform a Tarpanam, giving gaps so that you can use the audio while you perform the Tarpanam as well shortly. That can be done even after this time. Now that infinite loop can be thought of as Rahu and Ketu, basically intertwining with themselves. And Rahu and Ketu represent all that is beyond the material, all that is beyond the physical, which is metaphysical. So you will see the meditation towards that as well. And finally, you go beyond all of that to beyond the grahas and the metaphysical as well, to the Guru Tattva, taking the sankalpa to do what is best possible based on your own capabilities not only for you, but an all-inclusive you, which means the entire universe. However far in the society or the nation or the globe that you can touch and reach out to, you should. And that's the sankalpa we take. So let's start with the Muladhara Chakra. While you meditate on the Muladhara Chakra for Shanaishchara, you'll be saying Aum Sham Shanaishcharaya Namaha or Sham Shanaishcharaya, and recognize that patience, perseverance that is actually inculcated in you, which is already there in you, getting awakened at the Muladhara Chakra. Next, you would come and focus on the Swadhisthana Chakra of the Guru, and there you would see how your own wisdom, which is the universal wisdom, the intelligence, is activated in its own house, for which we would say Guruscha Gurutam or Aum Brahm Brahaspataye Namaha. Then we would move our attention to the Manipuraka Chakra, which is that of Mars. Aum Kujaya Namaha, Aum Mangalaya Namaha, Sanmangalam Mangalaha, Aum Shri Angarakaya Namaha, Aum Shri Sevvaye Namaha. Then you move our attention to the Anahata Chakra, which is that of Shukra, who is not in his own house today. He's in Karkataka along with the moon, both of which are motherly planets. So it's a great combination there too. And for this, we say Shukra Sukam, Aum Shri Shukracharya Namaha, Shukra Sukam, Aum Shri Shukracharya Namaha. Then you move your attention to the Vishuddhi Chakra, Aum Bhum Budaya Namaha, Sadbuddhim Chabudo, Aum Budaya Namaha, Sadbuddhim Chabudo. And then you move your attention to the Ajna Chakra and spread it out across all your three eyes, the one inner eye and the two external eyes. And the right eye is for Surya, Surya Shauryam, Aum Shri Bhanave Namaha, Aum Shri Suryaya Namaha, Aum Shri Mitraya Namaha, Aum Shri Dineshaya Namaha, Aum Shri Arunaya Namaha. Then you move your attention to the left eye for the moon, and then you say Aum Shri Chandraya Namaha, Aum Shri Somaya Namaha, Aum Shri Indave Namaha, Atendurucha Padavim, Atendurucha Padavim, Atendurucha Padavim. And then you move your attention to the Sahasrara Chakra and recognize you going beyond the physical of all these 7 materialistic grahas to the metaphysical, which is beyond boundaries. And then you arrive at about a feet above your Sahasrara, where you recognize an energy field in the form of a helical coil, basically in the shape of how we write the symbol for infinity, which is 2 snakes intertwined. It's actually one snake broken up into 2 parts. And this is like the Mobius strip, which is never ending. And then you focus there and think of Rahu and Ketu, those which are beyond the physical, the metaphysical. Rahur Balam, Bahur Balam Karotu Vipulam, Ketu Kulasyo Unnatim, Rahur Bahu Balam Karotu Vipulam, Ketu Kulasyo Unnatim. And then you finally go beyond that to the universal Guru Tattva and Aum Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. So let's put it all together. So meditate while you listen to this or watch this. It's an open-eyed meditation that you can use throughout between 10:30 to about 2 p.m. this morning. And you can use this whenever you feel like seeing the so-called Navagrahas, which is a universe manifested within yourself and taking advantage of all of that. So we would start with Surya Shauryam Matendurucha Padavim Sanmangalam Mangalaha Sadbuddhim Cha Buddho Guruscha Gurutam Shukraha Sukam Shamshanihi Rahur Bahubalam Karotu Vipulam Ketuhu Kulastyo Unnatim Nityam Pritikara Bhavantu Bhavatam Sarve Prasannagraha Adityadi Navagraha Devatabhyo Namaha Adidevata Pratyadidevata Sahitaya Adityaya Namaha Adidevata Pratyadidevata Sahitaya Somaya Namaha Adidevata Pratyadidevata Sahitaya Angarakaya Namaha Adidevata Pratyadidevata Sahitaya Budaya Namaha Adidevata Pratyadidevata Sahitaya Brahaspataye Namaha Adidevata Pratyadidevata Sahitaya Shukraya Namaha Adidevata Pratyadidevata Sahitaya Shanaishcharaya Namaha Adidevata Pratyadidevata Sahitaya Rahave Namaha Adidevata Pratyadidevata Sahitebhyah Ketubhyo Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. You can do this in particular on your terrace or any outdoor park while walking or standing, so that it is much more effective and you're open to the entire universe. The whole idea is to see the oneness between the universe and your own inner selves, and therefore contribute all that your inner self can towards the global well-being. Jai Hind.